Have a look.
Kim, do you want to get in with us?
How dare you? She drinks.
Fresh from the Celebrity Bigger Brother house. Celebrity Big Brother Big House. It's
Hello,
Jedward.
Hello, Ireland. We're here.
And beside them on the sofa, a man so many of us got used to waking up with in the morning before he left his breakfast show in News Talk last summer. He's back, and Sunday mornings are about to get a whole lot easier. Welcome, please, Ivan Yates.
Go on, Ivan Yates.
Oh, good to see you.
Welcome.
You got to brace that.
Yeah, all of those.
You know, you're making me want to go.
Alcatraz, you
And
name
you've loads
it.
of pictures.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's so inspirational. It was really a big deal. Like, I can't believe you just... You're like Christopher Columbus.
Well, it is.
Get a medal.
It's a kind of
Not
trip that,
impeached.
Guys, the difference is we sang for Obama, we haven't sang for Trump yet. We'll get on it.
Would you?
Would you? Yeah.
If his hair was cool, if we let us style his hair, we'd think about it.
Okay.
Good answer.
He has the best comb over in world politics.
Well,
He
no, like,
needs some oil in there. He needs some oil in there to make it look a bit more healthier looking because he is 70. He is 70. He got a 10 years look.
But boys, you got a bit of a comb over going on.
No, what are you talking about? Wait,
No, Martin, this is not a comb over. This is a work of art.
This is surfer hair. I was surfing with the Happy Pear this morning. I wish.
Now, listen, from the White House to the Mad House, that was the Big Brother house. How was it? How did you get
we
on?
survived for a second time. This is all stars, so everyone had previously made the finals.
The difference with this time is that Ireland couldn't watch us last time we did it, but this time everyone was involved, so it was good to know we had support from everyone in.
You mean we couldn't vote for you?
No.
We were able to watch.
But it's crazy to do a second time because last time everyone was new, fresh to it, but this time people are going in for a second time, so it was more like
They all
calculated.
had plans, they all had ideas, they all had an agenda.
And I feel like some people in the house, they had like hidden agendas. They were going to make out stuff about me and John. And looking back at some of the video clips,
I watched it. I was so frustrated. I was like, I can't believe this is going on.
People saying stuff about us.
Because you be face to face, like we are here right now, but then on the side, they're all having this campaign towards you and labelling you and literally narrating how
saying
they want
that
you to
we're
be in the story.
mean. Like, what are you trying to say?
And then when it came to nominations, like you were literally bullied and you had to sit there and just
And the thing about it is that they were saying stuff about us, but there was no backing to it. So they'd say something about, oh, Jedward, do this to me, but there was never...
And every single one of the reasons were the exact same
But we still made the most of it. We had the most fun. It was a TV show.
No, I'm just fascinated. I'm looking at the many challenges that you
pictures
had.
of you there from the show.
We embraced them all.
You see, what's very difficult about something like Big Brother is that we are not meant to hear what other people think of us.
Yeah.
You know, when people are meant to talk about us, and we're not meant to be privy to that, so it's very difficult.
Deirdre looks so awesome today. Wow.
If she was married, I don't know if she'll...
Did you boys go in with a plan? Because everybody else seemed to have an agenda.
The reason we did it was because our fans are always tweeting about us, like, oh, I can't believe you did that. It's the type of experience doing those things. Like, when would I be wearing night pajamas or dressing like a superhero? I know I did that.
We just did it because 2017, and some people don't know that we're still alive. So we're just like, we're alive on your TV screens.
It was good for the experience. It's good because times have changed, social media has changed.
And then we had Kim, who lived through World War II.
I actually brought her into the show. Trust me, okay? During that, we were cleaning because the thing about it is we cleaned and cooked and did so much stuff in the house that was never
that you don't normally do.
I made stew. I cook with my granddad. I did all these things, but they don't air these things. They just air how they want you to be on the show.
But Kim is the queen of clean.
We liked Kim. I think we did like it. Ivan, I'd say you were glued to it, were you?
Well, I saw bits. I thought the age gap. Did they bully you?
The thing about it was me and John...
No, we were actually okay on an everyday basis, but it's when it came to the nomination...
The thing is, me and John stand on our own 2 feet. The other contestants weren't as interesting by themselves, so they had to group together to make themselves relevant
the theme was all about bang and pop and embracing Big Brother, and these people didn't even want to take part in the task. They literally, behind the scenes, everyone was talking.
Did you drive them mad with your hyperactivity?
No.
We're very chill.
I know.
Very chill.
Trust me, okay? I am so chill. I could do yoga right now with the Happy Pear, okay? But it's the thing is, like, people used our smiles and our energy to make this. They just go, oh, they're so annoying to live with and all that stuff. When actually it was the opposite. They were the ones that were actually so hard to live with because they expressed no energy. I might as well have been living with a puppet, or like literally they had nothing to say other than just their mean comments and.
Okay, well, one of the things that came out of it, one of the big events was
what came out?
Bumgate and Chloe Ferry. We saw that, and many of us were appalled by it. And she literally just stuck her bum
She
in your
rubbed it.
face.
It was clean. She had a shower.
And you had a
Okay,
problem with
yeah,
this?
I know. I know people were saying it wasn't appropriate, but the thing about it was that like gave. It was like thing about you're in there, and the other girls weren't ever invited. Like they like, oh, come over here, do my hair, like this, that. They were really invited.
I think it was just lighthearted fun because Chloe's like our
Come
age,
on.
and it wasn't like it was.
I know it's on TV. If that wasn't on TV, girls do that all the
And
time.
we were
to
friends
guys,
at that
and
point.
They have fun, and they have like I didn't see
Okay,
it.
so there was no offence in it.
No.
You weren't
No,
offended
I
in
wasn't
any way.
offended at all. I was
I
like,
think
can't
lots
believe
of people watching thought if that was in reverse.
Yeah, that was the other way around.
And
Yeah.
if a guy was
I
doing
was
that to twin girls, you know, they'd
It's
be
a
arrested.
different situation.
Yeah, but me and John, like we
Yeah, but
didn't
up to
take
this
offense.
point, up to that point, we were always just having laughs and
Chloe will probably tweet us tonight wishing us happy Valentine's. So
Yeah, well, as you say, you're young, and you know that's fine.
and the thing
like
is, Chloe
being
had
students
nothing
again.
against us.
They're
I should also
cheeky
say.
chappies.
Cheeky chappies and happy out.
Well, this cheeky chappy is returning
he's a
to the
cheeky
radio.
chap. He's supporting Donald Trump.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
I know it's a
2nd of
hard
April.
one, that.
2nd of April.
Oh, I don't know, use
starting.
anyone.
Yeah.
It's Sunday morning, so it will be current affairs, I assume.
Yeah, bit of
But there's
politics.
got to be a
business.
bit of sport.
Absolutely. The second hour will be full of sport. You know I'm a sports
Are you going
nut.
to play all the Jedward 3 albums?
No, he's talking about rugby. He's going to talk about cricket.
Absolutely.
What is your favourite sport? Hurling,
Well, I'm a
cricket?
huge Leinster fan, huge Man City fan, huge racing fan.
Who's gonna be your
Go to
first guest?
Croker
Man United.
regularly.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
No.
The production is above my
So
grade.
what he's talking about is
Great.
authentic. He's not being told. He actually loves sport, and that's a good thing all the time as well.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Now, on the
This is so embarrassing. I can't believe you agreed to this.
well, I can't, yeah, well, you're here.
I know. But it was very fun, and there may have been a bit of kissing, but
Okay.
Is he watching right now?
I don't know. I
could be
hope
watching
not.
right
Give him,
now.
come on, skim, blow him a kiss.
This is it. This is the rekindling of the
Oh my God,
relationship.
Jedward just made me
Yeah.
blow him kiss. I can't believe it.
Get a limo to Cork. Dublin
You're
tonight.
bad influences. I can't.
Okay.
and then
Still
on more
making the
blind.
effort.
What do you
It's
think?
all about making the effort.
I'm trying to-
You got to be spur of the moment, spontaneous.
Exactly.
And keep going, trying new things that you don't normally try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Not in the way that everyone's probably thinking. I mean, just life. Maybe go to a mountain or go for a walk or do something different.
I can't climb a mountain.
walk the
I'm
mountain.
disabled.
Have you covered, boys?
Okay, here we are.
We've got some wonderful assistants, though. There's a Happy
Yes, Jedward,
Four
the
here.
happy- That's not like a cheerleader.
Happy
We're
twins. Okay, here we go. First up, we're going to make some healthier Rolo Truffles. Anyone want to try them first, just at least?
Here they are. We're going to make
There,
them.
Ivan, and you've a good critical.
These are ones they prepared earlier.
Dear darling, I think it's good just to try them first. Just
Will
to
it be
taste
nice
them.
with the wine?
Yeah, but just to taste them.
These are amazing.
So these are healthier.
They're really good.
They're a
Really
Rolo,
good.
so they're
actually
based
really
on a traditional Rolo, but they're a lot higher in fibre and they're a lot healthier.
You could give the gift of fibre
Give a
this
nice soft
Valentine's
centre.
Day.
Yeah, what do you think?
Give the gift
like
of
yourself,
fibre.
Very
Yeah.
sweet.
Oh, I love it. Very good.
We like them.
Very nice.
Okay,
It's simple
great.
to make.
Okay.
They take about 15 minutes to make.
Okay, first step. Walnuts, 100 grams. In they go.
Brilliant. Second step. Ivan, what are these lads?
Cashew nuts.
Great. Another 100
Fantastic.
grams.
Or as
In
the
they
boy,
go.
I
Okay,
like
lads, need your help. Okay, the jewel dates.
Aphrodisiac, are they? The cashew
These are
nuts?
all aphrodisiacs. These will definitely
tell them.
get you,
My
get
age,
you what
Bobby's
you're
all
looking
healthy
for.
can get.
Absolutely.
I certainly wouldn't
Okay,
mind
we all
having
need
a bit of
help
whatever
here,
you
so
two
we're
are
all
at.
gonna
Get the nuts out.
take the pits or the stone out of
Get the
these.
nuts out, Deirdre.
I beg your pardon?
Some pits.
So
Nuts. There's
in
nuts.
terms of dates,
Deirdre.
dates are like
You're
toffees that
legend.
grow on trees. They're really high in fibre, so that slows down the sugar release. Medjool are the most expensive type, and they are worthwhile getting. They'll be more like
Going all
toffees.
out. Need your own
Going
date.
all out. Here we go, lads.
Where would we get these now?
You would get them
Most supermarkets do now. Most
Yeah.
supermarkets and every health food store will do.
I know Super Value have a good range.
Or there's this wonderful store called the Happy Pear. They'd have to
Boom.
Is this kilocalories, though?
Well,
No.
again, it's like
It's
this
a
is
dessert.
It's Valentine's
This is a
Day. Come
dessert,
on,
and
treat
it's
yourself.
Valentine's
You're
Day,
drinking
so-
your wine. Is your wine full of calories?
Well,
There we go.
I
Valentine's
don't
Ivan.
count those.
Of course not. Okay, so
calories
we
are
have
happy
200
ones.
grams of Medjool
The
dates.
thing is, it's really high in fibre, so to slow down the release of sugar, so blood flow will be optimised.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes!
Well, that gives us a bit. Because it's
Okay,
chocolate.
recapping the recipe here. Sorry to interrupt, lads.
Do you think that
100 grams of
any of-
walnuts, 100 grams of
Okay,
cashews.
wait, there was
Go
a
for it,
question
go for
here
it.
now.
I was going to ask, do you think that any of the four of you need more energy?
No, we're grand.
Okay, we're all good at that.
I'm so boring. I went to bed last night.
Okay,
at 4
what do we got
o'clock.
here, lads? What do we got here?
Cinnamon.
Good effort.
Chocolate powder.
Yeah,
Cacao
cacao, raw
powder.
cacao, 1 tablespoon.
Good
Okay, here.
effort.
Honey.
Dip your finger and have
Dip
a
your
taste.
finger and
It's gin. I think it looks like gin or something.
Very good.
Alcohol.
Good.
No, don't be
They
afraid.
don't drink. They don't drink alcohol.
We don't drink either.
And neither do these
Vanilla
guys.
extract. Vanilla extract.
Good
Yes.
1 teaspoon vanilla extract.
Okay, so just to recap, right? So
Recap,
if you haven't
recap.
seen, we've got 100 grams of walnuts, 100 grams of cashews. Stephen, could I use other nuts if I didn't have walnuts? or cashews?
Absolutely. 200
Great.
grams of nuts, 200 grams of dates, tablespoon of cacao powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil.
And all our hands are
Brilliant.
clean. Clean hands are what you need for the...
Absolutely.
And Deirdre O'Kane hair.
Yeah, well, at least it's clipped back. It won't be,
And
but I'm
please.
particularly good for the wine drink.
Okay, we're going to let you do that for a few seconds.
We're going to let you do this for 10 seconds. or
Okay.
so.
I know, you need a lot longer than that. But,
Okay, boom. Okay, imagine that took about 2 minutes, and then it makes... Wow!
This is what
Can you get a
this
shot of that?
is.
Can you see that? So
Let's get a
it's
shot
really
up close.
toffee-like. Can you
There we
see
go.
it?
This is
Get a
the-
close-up, people.
Two
The close-ups are from here. But you missed it. You moved it. You moved it. Leave it there, look.
Okay, we got
Okay,
it.
sorry.
You go
Do we
right
have
there,
it?
right in there. It's
Oh,
okay.
we got it!
It's very mushy.
So
So
it's
it
very like a
so
toffee.
it looks very like toffee. It's delicious.
Can I say one thing? 2 things just to note about that is your food processor, be kind to it. If it does get hot, take a break, because this is a really high-end one and it'll kind of do it in a couple of minutes, so it might take 4 or 5 minutes to get a really smooth texture.
Brilliant. Thanks.
I want to give a shout out to Lucy. She's had her baby. You rock. I need a drink, but you guys don't have
Deirdre's
alcohol.
doing an amazing job, and we all love you and miss you. And thanks for living with us for like 3 days.
Oh, Lucy's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lucy.
Aren't you going to be the godfathers to this
Deirdre,
child?
you're doing great. You're doing
We'll get
great.
on it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you,
I
Very
tried.
good. Okay, next step, we're going to flatten out. Can you get an angle in it?
Come on, can you get a close-up of his hands? He's not doing it for the
Absolutely.
Look at that,
thank
look at
you.
that.
Okay,
Wet
flatten right. Okay, well, when do you get the love heart?
There it is. There it is.
Okay, there we are. Okay, you're going to be in charge of that.
Perfect.
Okay, so we want to cut out some little baby hearts.
There we go, right in there.
This is perfect.
Beautiful.
Baking with
Okay,
the children.
right.
Nice. There we go. Deirdre, do you want to go?
No, darling, I'm perfectly
I'm
delighted
taking
watching.
the team.
Beautiful, that's very good.
There you go.
Okay, so you're going to cut them all out. Then you're going to take some dark chocolate.
It looks like fudge or something.
Yeah, that's
like
what it
that.
is.
It's really. It's just
Sticky
like.
toffee, sticky toffee.
But it's like a Rolo. You know the inside of a Rolo.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going for here.
Oh, it does melt in your mouth.
They do taste nice.
Delicious.
They're endorsed by
Delicious.
Rolo, aren't you? If you drop
No.
that
Who would you
Are
give
you-
your last one to?
in.
Your twin, of course.
I'd give it to whoever was around.
Okay, here we go.
Jedward boys, do you cook? And did you have to cook?
We
in
do,
it?
we do. We cook. We don't cook fancy
Pot
stuff.
noodles.
Yeah,
We
cook
like
simple
making
stuff.
loads and loads of soup.
We cook classics like
cook loads of vegetables.
ham, cabbage, that type of simple traditional Irish meals. You know, I
love it.
A steak.
Yeah.
Just the simple
And who
stuff.
cooks
Nothing
at
wrong with
home?
that.
Do you?
I don't know, whoever just has there to ready to cook.
Yeah. Before it goes out of date. so
I always buy food and John always expects me to give him some, like...
It's a very thick layer you made there. It's a lot
Yeah,
thicker
you
than
can
the
do
one
it thinner.
He didn't have enough space.
Okay, just back to the recipe. Okay, so we're going to take our heart-shaped truffles. You could put them in the freezer if you wanted to make them more solid, but they're good to go like this. We have 300 grams of dark chocolate we have melted.
How do we melt it, Steve?
Put it over bain-marie, fancy name for a pot of water that's boiling in a bowl.
A bain-marie?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Or you could just
Water
melt
bath.
it in
Every
the
day's a school
microwave.
day.
It's in the microwave.
That'll be a new
whatever.
Irish band name.
Ban French.
Yes, I never heard
Okay, so take your little heart-shaped toffee, drop it into the chocolate bath. Easiest way is take 2 spoons, coat them in chocolate. They have a little chocolate
This is
bath.
so healthy.
That's the fun bit.
Okay,
fibre
and
in
then,
there.
can you make a bit of room
Yeah,
there for me,
well
John?
done, you're learning the lines.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, and we'll land her down. And
There we go.
boom.
Okay, next one, in it goes. So it's pretty.
Okay, a conveyor
Teamwork.
belt.
Chop, chop,
Okay,
chop,
let's get a
teamwork,
twin. Let's
lads.
get a
Come on,
twin,
guys,
a
come
twin
on.
conveyor belt going
Come on, guys. We're gonna take this worldwide. We gotta be fast.
Here we go.
Here we go. Next one there. Put in the mix. There you go. Let's get
Happy
going.
Pear Jedward truffles coming
Come on,
soon.
faster, faster. Let's rock it.
I hope we're getting
these.
some photographs, the 4 of you standing there together. I'm fascinated by the two
twins.
identical
We're
twins.
committed. We're committed.
Everyone pause for the boy band photo.
Hey, that's good.
There we go. Beautiful.
There we are.
They're the man
That's
twins.
very
We're the kind of mid. Oh,
We're the man. We're men and your boys. Is that
Okay,
it?
suggestions
Messages.
with which, if you kind of serve it and you kind of want to be super romantic, we have some rose petals. Go beautiful. Just make
Oh,
it nice.
Steve,
well, you
you're
know
a
yourself,
classic.
it's all the little details.
Essence, yeah.
Yeah.
People
It's
like
all
some
in the
rose petals.
details.
little teasing.
So generally we'll put them in the fridge just to leave them harden. It'll take about 20 minutes. When they do come out, just kind of chop around the edges so that you kind of get that nice, beautiful finish like that.
For all the people
Voilà.
watching this that have no one tonight, you're still loved.
Yeah.
You don't need someone. Be confident in yourself.
Martin loves every one
You
of
can
you.
hit these truffles
That's why he's
yourself.
here every day sending his love.
Martin is your heartthrob. Just tune into
He's
him
your
every
poster
single-
boy right there.
And if you're into Deirdre, she's
I've
on
been
every
has been
evening.
married 31 years, but he does everything.
35. You know what it is?
Saying what he does for foreplay with Jenny is begging.
Right. right,
Thanks,
we've reached a new...
He told you that it was
I knew we'd find the level on this show
Okay,
eventually.
what are we going to serve these with? Okay, Dave.
Okay, what are we going to serve these with? Okay,
Okay,
hang
we've
on.
got a couple of dairy-free ice cream.
Let's bring this back to
How much time
cooking.
we got, Deirdre?
I don't know, are you asking me? I'm only a rookie
let's
in
just
this
take me a
land.
good minute, okay.
How many minutes? Oh, we're
less
out
than
of
a
time.
minute.
We're out of time, okay.
Right, 10 seconds.
Okay, we're out of
Serve
time.
with
2
10
dairy-free
seconds.
ice creams, they go fab. So we got one here with chocolate, one here with mango. Very easy to make. We were
Really
meant to do it,
simple.
but we got distracted.
Delicious, yummy.
I have a daughter who's dairy-free. I'll have to take that.
Yeah,
really
really good.
that.
Please do. Yeah.
Well
but
done,
they are really
beautiful.
simple. They take 20 minutes to make and they're
lovely
delicious.
presents.
They really
they're
are
lovely
genuinely
homemade
good.
gifts.
And you're making them so it shows you love your partner even more.
Or yourself. Shows you could just love yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a total success. We'll
There we
go
go,
over
twin
to
power.
Martin and see if there are any questions.
Martin, here.
I've got some more of this to do. Hang
I
on.
cooked it for you. Haven't.
I'll have it in a
He's on a
sec.
diet. He's on a diet. He's watching his figure. Okay.
Jared, we- So much for coming into Talk to us.
Go on, give
And
us
for
a
giving
hug.
us
Happy
your
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Guys love birds.
Okay, now you guys, your fans will be delighted to know.
Yes.
New music on the way and
Yeah.
some concert dates.
Yeah, we're going to be performing in Dublin the 25th, giving it loads on stage.
Basically,
loads of
our
hip
concert
action.
we have like in a week is just like a pop-up concert. We announced it like 2 weeks ago.
They only went on sale today. Our mom was like, let's have a concert.
Yeah, but yeah, we are going to be bringing out new music finally after all these years. But yeah, it's exciting to bring out new music for all the fans and have a whole new range of songs to sing live in your concert.
Yeah, and John got loads of inspiration. We met Enya, we met The Edge on the plane, so we met all the
And it's
Irish
really cool when you meet those people because we know a lot about music. When you actually talk about it, it surprises them because they're just like, wow, I didn't realise that you guys are that into music because some people think, oh, Jedward, people write their songs.
Well, it's good to get loads of inspiration from like life and struggle and just like loads of different things. So me and John, we just always keep it real because
And what makes a good
you can't
song
write
is
good
real.
stuff from like the celebrity world because it's not real. So it's good to like live a real life.
Gritty, like even
It
their
is
story, write a
good
song
to reach.
about their
It's
story.
good, it's important to live a
But we're
real
going to write
life.
loads of love songs. We're going to write loads of love songs eventually when
Now,
we're a bit
listen,
older.
there is a question on Twitter, and the question is a good one. Which of you do you think will get married first?
Married first. I think I'll get married first.
I'm going to get married first, John.
I think I will.
The biggest
I
wedding
would.
ever.
I'd get married. I could get married next week if I wanted to.
I want to go snorkeling, like have something on the beach.
Why are we changing the
Okay,
topic?
so that's the honeymoon sorted then, is it?
No, all the guests go snorkeling after the ceremony.
Are there any Valentine celebrations happening for you?
No, we gotta find the right
I want to
girl.
give a shout out to Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah, Saoirse, if you're watching in Hoth, how are you getting
Okay,
on?
and Valentine's plans?
And Enya, shout out to Enya.
Hello, Valentine's
Our
plans.
Valentine's plans. Well, we had long-term relationships.
Well, Valentine's for like our mom, so we'll probably like get her some roses. Maybe
Deirdre, we're here with you today, and I think that's.
What's going on in the Yates house
Would you
tonight?
believe it? We're going to, as I told you, she organised it. We're going to step aside for a meal on the way home tonight.
Oh, lovely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And if I get enough of this, I'll be in right form.
Yeah.
We've all our fans.
So we take it. Ivan's not doing it at all, and Christy, have a fantastic night.
Enjoy.
Happy Valentine's
Yeah, happy
Day,
Valentine's
everybody.
Day. Unfortunately, that's all we got time for on our 6 o'clock show, Valentine's special.
A big heartfelt thank you to all of our guests. Jedward, Ivan Yates, Jimmy Hayes, Mary Lloyd, Paddy
Valentine's
Smith,
Day.
and in the kitchen, the Happy Pair.
Okay, make sure you join us again tomorrow at 6 when Willie O'D and Eddie Reader will be joining us.
Have a lovely evening, everybody. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Bye-bye.
My land, my